morning, everybody. I got the boat hooked up and we are en route to do a few days of camping and hunting. We're gonna do some very primitive camping on the river. Brought a fishing pole in case I feel like trying to catch some fish to fry up. This is gonna be an adventure. Alright, we made it to the camping area. Woo! Alright. This is me, baby. We're gonna drag everything up here. We're gonna get camp set up. And then it's time to get in the woods and try to find a big old swamp buck. Just like that, we're set up. Got a big old tear there. Let's get the rest of the stuff out of the boat. This is gonna be a fun trip. If we're lucky, we might have some fresh surf and turf. Good enough for me. Got the tent set up, and then we got our bin with all of our cooking stuff, frying pans, all that good stuff. And then I just went ahead and put a game camera out, cell cam, in case someone wants to come here and steal my $50 tent. I'll know who did it. Let's go get in them woods. We'll be back here at dark, hopefully. Got a pack of deer snack sticks that I made. These are some badass mother peppers right here. Jalapeno cheddar. Take a couple of these sticks with me in the woods. Getting packed up now. I'm gonna leave the tree stand here and go for a long walk. Scout around. And if I find something close enough, I might beeline back and get the tree stand for a night hunt. If not, hopefully I can find a setup spot for tomorrow. We'll see if there's any trees, because right now it's all open. We might just end up ground hunting here the next few days and getting some good boot work in. We're walking in the woods right now. I got the boat marked. I'm planning on covering quite a few miles. I got the backpack loaded up with about 7 waters, some snack sticks, peanut butter jelly sandwich, enough for the 5 hours before dark. Once we get back here a little ways, I'm gonna show you guys the woods. I'm trying to keep distinct landmarks out of my frame. If you do recognize some terrain features, just do people a favor and don't be calling out the name on the public YouTube forum. We cut across the marsh and we're in an oak hammock. We're gonna walk a couple miles of this stuff. Just been slipping along in these oaks. A lot of human sign back here. Beer cans and other litter. I'm very surprised I haven't seen any tree stands or cell cam cameras yet. I think we're gonna slip up on some deer tonight. The wind's blowing a nice direction. I got a good feeling about this. If we kill one, we're gonna end up hanging them on a tree limb and going ahead and quartering them up, deboning, and just bringing the meat out with us. There's an old nice buck rub from last season. Just bumped about 5 deer. There's a nice rub right here. There's nowhere to set up in here. Not with the equipment I have. It's all just oaks. I think my wind's decent. I was making some noise walking through some oak leaves when I spooked those deer. We're gonna keep on this trail. See if we find some more action. Another little rub. I'm about 1.5 miles back in here now. The human sign has kind of slowed down. I did just see a lock-on stand that's been there for a while. No more litter. Kind of in less traveled areas. I got about 3 miles is where the destination I'm heading towards is. And then we might sit down if we find something good, or we'll just walk a big circle and work our way back. Let me see if I can get my tree stand back in here. Set up one of these sable palms tomorrow. I like this area the best. If I gotta come the way I came in, I'm just gonna come back here and sit on the ground. But if I come in a different way, I'll bring the tree stand. It's about 2.5 to 3 miles to get back in here the way I came. Just turned around. There's about an hour left of light. I'm gonna go ahead and start making my way back towards the boat. Try not to walk too fast. And then we'll go back to camp. Maybe do a little fishing. I'm not sure quite what my plan is tomorrow. If I want to try to come back here again and sit down somewhere, or if I'm gonna try a new spot. So we'll do some drinking on it tonight. Come up with a decision by morning. I like it back here, but there's more human sign than I was hoping for. I've seen a few tree stands and game cameras just now. I think they're coming in with airboats from a different direction than I am. So I walked all that just to meet people. But it's midweek. I didn't see anyone out here as of yet today. They probably won't be out here again tomorrow, so I'm sure I got the place to myself. So it's not that big of a deal. It's not that in the world. I just busted about 5 different turkeys out of a roosting tree right here. More like 8 to 10. I put a pin on this spot so I can come check it out during spring turkey season. There's a flock of them. There's got to be a dozen turkeys that are roosted in here. Holy cow. Wow. I seen 3 more deer a little bit ago. I believe they were all does. And I'm up where I seen the pack of them earlier. There's a couple rubs over here. I think this is my best bet for tomorrow. That took about an hour and a half. I'm just getting back to the boat now. I've been walking the whole time. It looks like it's still here. It's time to see if the boat starts and head on back to the campground. Home sweet home. Let's get some light here, huh? Should do the trick. There we go. There's a little bit of light. Before I came out here, I grabbed some pork chops and backstrap. Tonight we're having pork chops on the grill. We got seasoned collard greens that are going to be going with the pork chops. We're going to keep that lid on there and throw this on the burner. Take about 20 minutes to heat up at that pace. Do you guys like it better like that, or you want to see me over here? I'm still trying to get used to all the good camera angles of all this. So I apologize, this is a work in progress. Nope, that didn't work. How's that? That looks alright. Alright. We got these collard greens on the grill. Low heat to avoid that cancer. Pull these bad boys out. Put them on my surface. We got some OG salt and pepper S&P going on there. All this stuff's going in the trash, don't you worry about it. Oh shoot. I thought I just grabbed a 2-pack, but I grabbed a big old 4-pack. Looks like we're gonna be eating good tonight. All right, pork chops are ready to go on that grill, y'all. Well, now we're cooking. Oh, about lost everything. The flame went out. Now we are cooking. So today we went ahead and we walked around. I probably walked 3 miles in the woods and then turned around, looped my way back towards the boat. I was walking for close, let's say about 5 hours. I found a handful of good rubs, a couple possible scrapes. It just rained yesterday, so a lot of the fresh hoof marks have been washed away, but I found a couple scrapes, I'd say. I think it's kind of early out in this piece of land for that. This season goes pretty late. I think they rut out here a little bit later for the prime rut. But I did see some deer. I seen about 4 or 5 deer originally, and on my walk out I seen another 3 deer within that 300-yard strip. And then right in that same area there's some rubs. So I'm thinking in the morning I might go ahead and sit there on a foldy chair because there is no setup trees. So I'm either gonna do that or I'm gonna put my climber on my back and walk 2 miles in the woods to that other spot. It's pretty back there, but there's a lot of tree stands. Or the third option would be go to a whole new spot altogether. All right, how are we looking over here? I think these chops are about there, y'all. These small guys, this one needs some more time. These small guys. Whew. That looks like it's there. Oh yeah. That's a good chop. That one's done. I got my plate. I just got this plate at Walmart. It was on sale for 12 cents. Sheesh. That's a 90% off rollback for y'all. Come on. You gotta love them Walmart deals. I'm not one that has all the freaking gear. I have functional gear, but I don't go out and buy no Sitka, no freaking whatever else. I don't even know the expensive stuff because I don't buy it. Kiwi, I don't buy no Kiwi. I got freaking Ozark Trail. I got a Summit. That's about as premium as I get. Everything else is about the same line of product as this. But anyways, dinner's about ready. We got the pork chops going on our 12-cent plate. And then we got these seasoned collard greens that are about there. And those things are delicious. Whew. It might not be as good as collards as Grandmama makes, but it's pretty damn good for coming out of the can. I like these a lot. This Margaritaville or Margaritaville Homes, that's good shit. Chow's up. We're gonna give ourselves a little bit more room before eating. I might need to go get another beer. Shoot, I probably should have brought more beer out here. I'm gonna be out of this case by tonight, this pace. Thank you, Lord, for this food.
this was a lot lighter to bring back here, and it's actually more beneficial. So we're kicking it old school in poor man style. I would put a face mask on if I had one, but I don't, so I just went ahead and dirted up a little bit just to get rid of that glare on my face, since I am at ground level. That's a beautiful morning. I'll show you guys a spot with this. Had a couple airboats ride by. What took me 2 miles to get to, they were only 80 yards from here. So that explains why there's so many tree stands back in here. I'm gonna slip in a little bit deeper. I might go sit down somewhere else for about another hour, and then we'll ease back to the boat and try to find a different setup area for tonight. There's a hog right there. I was sitting right here this morning. I probably wasn't gonna shoot it anyways. There's a damn hog. Right where I was sitting. He would have been 30 yards away. Well, we seen something. Not sure if I got that boy on camera. I think I might have. I was walking over to my chair. Chair's right here, tucked away. I was going to get it, so I wasn't even watching. Right next to that thing. He was right here. I seen a deer. Right when I seen the deer, I bumped a turkey. And it sprinted to the deer. The deer seen the turkey running. The turkey scared the deer. They both took off. Switching up a little bit, I'm gonna walk out to the boat. I'm walking this marshland, and these dried up airboat trails and crisscrossing game trails. Can almost sit on my chair and watch one of these airboat trails. Gonna kind of work my way up to this clump of hardwoods and scout through that island. We just found some more fresh deer poop. Probably from today, walking the same trail I'm on. It's being used. We're coming up on an oak island out in the marsh. It's a good game trail. This would be a good spot to set up. Got this little hill right here that I'm on. And I'm thinking if I wanted to, if I don't find any sap spots, I could sit in this hill with a chair and scan all this. Not a bad spot. It's pretty in here. Got nice marshland. And then we got this ridge with oaks on this island. Oh man, I just got back to the boat. My back is killing me. Carrying that cheap backpack for miles,
It's putting a toll on me. We got a fish. He's decent. Ooh. What's that? What is that? Oh, catfish. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Caught herself a catfish. Well, we're about to fry him up for dinner, y'all. I think I'm gonna smoke a hog if I see one. We're gonna have a good old cookout. We got our little fillets right here. I got some backstrap that I'm going to cook, and I could just fry them both up. This is gonna be a good time. We're gonna throw this in the cooler. All right, let's go try to kill something. I'm about to go stumble in the woods. Just left the boat. I'm walking through the slough, trying to get back in here to the woods. I going to a new spot. I went ahead and scouted back here at lunchtime. Did not bring the camera with me. And I'm bringing the chair, the same thing. Not that many setup trees, but I'm planning to sit in this little oak hammock. I've seen a bunch of tracks. Looks like stuff's walking through there. And we'll probably only have a 2-hour sit before it's dark. And then head back to camp, fry up some food. I'll try one more time in the morning. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go to that spot I found on my walkout in between all the sloughs. Kind of looked like this. There's the hill. I'm gonna set up the chair. I think there's gonna be a lot of people out here tomorrow because it's the weekend. So I think that the people might push the deer my way. So that's why I'm gonna go there. That's the plan. There we go. It's a rub from this year. Look at this old one. There's a bunch of old rubs in here. If that's him, he's a freaking stud. You can look down there. All these trees were hit last year. I'm excited. Woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. This looked like a good turkey spot, and that just proves it. We're gonna mark that on the maps. Check this out during turkey season as well. I'm about to get sit down in my chair in this oak hammock, and then I'll give you guys a view of the area. So we're set up for our night hunt. Got the chair propped up. I try to get some back cover, and then I got some obstructions in front of me. The wind's coming directly towards me. It's blowing this way. So in theory, I should be good from stuff that walks through here and through here. So I got this oak tree kind of blocking me. This oak tree's kind of blocking me. And then, like I said, I'm looking this way. It's a nice hammock. There's some old rubs, a couple fresh rubs. And then there's a good game trail with a bunch of tracks, mostly hog tracks coming through here.
that's a wrap. Time to head back to camp.
Here goes nothing. We got fire. Right, it is time to get the frying operation going, y'all. We're about to eat good tonight. We got some backstrap that I brought out that was frozen. And we got some fresh channel catfish. We have ourselves a surf and turf combo of the swamp. First step, we got the cast iron here. Let's turn that on. Boom. Get that going. Pure vegetable oil. I brought this out. I got the vegetable oil and I got some Everglades breading. I did not grab any eggs or any milk. I honestly don't fry that much. So, I was gonna pour some beer in with it and make it a little more sticky, but I only have 5 left, so I don't think we're gonna waste it. So we're probably just gonna keep them a little moist and not pat dry them. See how that works out. All right. Well, we got our catfish. And we got some inner loin. I thought we had backstrap, but it's actually inner loin. We're gonna see how this works out. We're gonna put some on this. We're gonna take these fish fillets from earlier and just kind of pat it in there as best as we can. We're gonna pour more in here. Get that other fillet in there next. Channel cat. Fresh from the river. Once these are all binded, I think that's pretty good. We're gonna move them over to the finish plate. And then we're gonna get our inner loin ready. Hold on, I almost forgot the most important thing. So we got some deer inner loin. I'm kind of cheating since we didn't kill one right now, but this was supposed to be my meal anyways. So we are going to eat it. I'm gonna drain that blood out. I think you normally should pat dry it, but that should help as a binder. I'm gonna pull some of that silver skin off here. Get rid of that piece. So we're gonna go ahead. This is already pretty flat. I'd say it's already about 1/4 inch. We're just gonna make some little medallions. We'll do that same thing with this one. And then we're gonna throw all of that in here. I'm actually gonna switch this up and put it in the bag. Alright, we got more of a shake and bake going now. We're gonna go ahead and work that all in there. That's a lot better. And this is the key to all of this. We're using that Everglades all-purpose breader. I've had this a few times on gator and fish, and it is delicious. There we go. Check it out. We got dead stick. We're gonna see if that bubbles up at us. Oh yeah, the oil's ready. She's hot. Let's get on in there. There. That's perfect. Woo! Delicious. We're gonna check the temp again. And that oil. Oh, it's still hot. When you use cast iron, a lot of times the heat will change. And you gotta let it get back up to heat. The Everglades breading's nice because it has the seasoning already built in. You don't have to play with it. And everyone likes Everglades if you're from Florida. All right, let's throw that catfish on there, y'all. Here's our 2 self-caught catfish fillets. We caught these on the river. Now we're gonna eat them for dinner. Probably could let the oil get a little more hot. We'll just let it sit there. It'll catch up. Beautiful night out here. I got a fire going. I got a nice hot dinner. I think we're just gonna have protein. I got some sides. I might make some toast. I got some bread. I might make some toast out of it, or I could heat up some green beans and potatoes. We'll see if I'm still hungry after this feast. We're just winding down right now, guys. Gonna hang out for another hour or so, finish up my beers, and then try to get some sleep and get up early in the morning.
I'm all set up on my slough spot. I found this area yesterday on my walk out to the boat after the morning hunt. I was walking this marshland and I found a little hill that I thought would be good for a chair, so that's where I'm at. I got different game trails going through there, and I'm set up on the edge of a thicket. On my walk in this morning, I walked up on a deer that was bedded down, looked pretty big, not sure if it was a buck or doe. I was trying not to disturb it. So I circled around and, you know, had to stretch a little bit out of my way so I didn't bump it or spook it too bad. So I hope I didn't muddy up the area too much, but I had to get in here somehow. One thing I want to touch on is I'm heading home today, and my gas can is running low on the boat. I brought a spare 5 gallons, but while I was packing to come to the island, I forgot to throw it in the boat. So we're down to about 2 gallons left out of the 5. It should be enough to get me home. I'm hoping it is. But it'll definitely get us the majority of the way. If we run out of fuel, we're gonna have to paddle or try to hitchhike our way back after that. My fingers are crossed. I really hope we make it back. So, that part of that reason is why we're leaving today at lunchtime, in case we gotta paddle. I don't want to be out here till 4 o'clock in the morning. Got an airboat running the marsh right now. I'm hoping that works in my advantage. They run one towards me.
I'm ready.
first thing we seen all day.
We got a little water moccasin. He's showing his mouth at me. Just trying to get by you, buddy. Surprised I haven't seen more. Not so worried about the ones I see. It's the ones that I'm gonna step on without seeing. This is what I enjoy, is coming out and the adventure side, camping, getting to see all these views that other people don't get to see, walking and exploring and just being one with nature. Please stay running. We're not shutting this off. And I don't know if we got enough fuel to get back